I want to see if this gets it on camera. These lights kind of take time to turn off. Check it out. Ain't that some shit? Isn't that cool? I haven't gone to bed yet, so begin today's vlog now. Hey. That wasn't real Japanese, I just like acting like Ankh. He's cool. Wish I had his haircut. Anyway, I gotta go. We're doing arena games all day today because we finally got our 3s started, so we're gonna try and get some synergy down. Check that out. That's pretty bomb. And then he's got all those other ones. That's Rocky. He's our resident cog. Oh, you don't know what a cog is? Cog is the acronym given to the characters in manga and anime by me. I don't know who else uses it, but like your Master Roshi or your Tenchi's grandpa or anybody's crazy old guy. There's the crazy old guy. Or those old dudes in Love Hina. Okay, so somebody wanted to know what the recipe was. I'm gonna make it again today, so you'll get to see what the recipe is for this. It's basically, it's just shrimp, beef, Mexican rice. I mentioned this all before, but I'll go over it again today before I go to bed, because I'm not going to bed for another like 7 hours, so. I got people on Skype being gay. What?
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 Oh, fuck.
What?
Never mind. So I just got done reading the Blizzard Warrior bullshit that they posted, like, hey, we're thinking of fixing jump charge, finally. And then they were talking about Heroic Leap and how people are like, yo, Heroic Leap not that good. And then Blizzard's reply is, well, it takes a lot of code to put something like that into the game, and we wouldn't have made it if we thought it was fucking bad. Yeah, but you don't play the game. We do. The people who play the game play the game. Do you have employees who play the game? And no, I don't mean those people who work for Blizzard, you know, billing and support. Those people really don't play. I have level 10 Night Elf Hunter. Oh, yeah, they don't have 2 gap closures and they want to have 100% uptime. We might fix that in the future. Yeah, I almost guarantee you this is what's going to happen. You are going to put Juggernaut back the way it was. And then you're going to go, oops, we're gay. And then maybe I'll get a phone call from Blizzard saying, hey, Dante, you've got a good idea. How do we make that work? You hire 2 people who play each class. You have 2 opinions about that class. And then you propose changes to them. Maybe even make it easier. Two people for PvP, 2 people for PvE per class who actually fucking play. Then you won't have to turn around and go, oh yeah, so could you write a bug report every time Heroic Leap doesn't work, please? No. No one is going to do that. Blizzard should know how their fucking game works. I can adapt to the warrior changes so you don't hear me bitching. What I do like is having a partner who is a healer who actually wants to heal. So, just a thought. Just putting this out there. If anybody plays a paladin or druid and you actually play World of Warcraft and you want to heal somebody who's not shit in 2v2, send me a message. Coming up next on the vlog, after Ghostcrawler tells me, goddamn dude, charge, I will show you how to make a burrito. They're good. Once I learned how to cook beef, I just started throwing things together that I liked and made a burrito out of it. So this is what you're going to need. Thawed beef, a saucepan, tortillas. This is what I'm going to use for a cover for my pan. A small bowl, shrimp, thawed, Old El Paso Mexican rice, or just any kind of bagged rice that you can microwave, and taco seasoning. And that's it, so let's get started. Insert beef here. Now, this is going to look a little poor because I thawed this in the microwave to save time. Once you have your beef chunks split up, turn your heat on to high and obviously wash your hands. use hot water and soap. Next, you also want to get a spoon or some sort of utensil so that you can stir this around. Take the cover and cover that up. Covering up the beef is important. Remember that. It helps cook the beef on all sides, but you don't want to let it sit there forever, so just put the cover on your pan and then stir, put the cover back on. Once everything's been cooked, you're going to have a little bit of liquid in the... You're just going to let that little bit of liquid evaporate, but that's when the taco seasoning comes in. So remember, follow the instructions very, very carefully. Take your bag of rice that's already cooked. You tear a slot in this about an inch, just like the directions say on the back. And then you toss this sucker in for about a minute. First you want to squeeze the bag quite a bit to crush up the chunks of rice. 1 minute and then it'll be done. Next thing you want to do is take your little bowl, put it next to where your trash can is, take your shrimp and open up this bag. And it's done. This rice is going to be extremely hot, so do not grab down here, grab up here, just like you would with popcorn, and let it steam out. You can see kind of, no, not really. Take your lid off your beef. There's that little bit of liquid. Now we can't let this sit here, so we have to push it around. It's being cooked all around because of the steam. So the steam is also cooking. And you want to stir it up so it doesn't stick to the pan. That is the liquid that you're going to want to make sure that you look out for. It's just reducing the beef burger a little bit. See how it's evaporating right there? So you'll want to turn on your exhaust. The kind of shrimp that you buy can hello. Oh, okay, you're fine. The kind of shrimp you can buy goes like this. You can buy cooked, peeled and deveined tail off shrimp. Now the shrimp has no tails, so you won't really need your bowl. But I like to use the bowl as measuring tool, and this is small shrimps. You have the option of buying uncooked shrimp, which you're going to have to make a boiling pot of water and boil it, and then cook that shrimp, rip the tail off, and then throw them in. But since these are already cooked, they're going to get added flavor from the beef and the taco seasoning. And there's a smudge on the lens. God damn it. And this stuff is just, it's regular, it's just Ortega taco seasoning. You can use whatever taco seasoning you want. Okay, so I let this stuff sit a little too long. See how there's absolutely no more liquid in there except for maybe that? You're going to need a bit of liquid in here, so we're just going to put some water in there. About that much. This is a bit more than what you normally want to run around with. So just let this reduce a bit, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is about as much shrimp as I'm going to use. Do not let the shrimp juice get into this, because it could splatter and hurt you. That's about as much shrimp. That's about 2 ounces of shrimp there. These are tiny shrimp, and like I said, you have the choice of big shrimp, small shrimp. At this point, you want to open this up all the way, let the steam come out, and if you can tear this off without it flinging your rice all over the place, do that. Next step is getting the taco seasoning. That's been reduced a bit, so let's toss this stuff in there. Oh yeah, I totally did. So you just sprinkle it on there so that it coats the beef, and then you want to just stir this around so that you get a little bit of that liquid in there involved, and make a happy family out of this. But what you don't want is you don't want dry amounts of that taco seasoning sitting on pieces of beef, because when you eat that, it tastes horrible. There we go. Okay, perfect. And that's all you need to do there. Immediately throw in the shrimp. And then do the same thing. There you go. And so what you're getting here is you're getting the shrimp is going to get flavored with the beef and the taco flavor of the seasoning. Well, you only want to do this for about maybe 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, because the shrimp is already cooked. But you just want it to absorb. You want it to sit in that environment and absorb the flavors of the beef and the taco seasoning. Even though, yeah, it's just powder seasoning, it still has its own flavor. And then throw the rice in there, and then we'll show you how to plate it. Okay, take it off the heat, and there you have it. rice, beef, and shrimp burrito mix. Get yourself out a tortilla and a bigger spoon like this guy here, and you scoop about a healthy, hearty amount in the middle. Keep it in the middle. Make sure everything sits in the middle. This size for this amount of tortilla is pretty good. You can add a tad more. You can go a little bit farther and just put that bitch on down in there. And then you wrap it. And fold it over. Boom. And complete. And that's how you make it. Get a plate, put it on a plate, you're done. Eat them while they're warm. Do not let these things sit for a few hours because that would be very bad. Eat them while they're warm. You do not want to have to microwave these. They're not going to taste as good. Oh, come on, dog. Yeah. There we go. And just enjoy them with your favorite beverage. Go ahead and go forth and make your own. Good. I know you guys can make your own. I know you'll enjoy them. And where's the light switch? There it is, right here. And I'm sure there's a healthier version, but I won't be eating burritos on my diet. So, but yeah, I hope you learned something, and go ahead and try to make your own. If you do make your own, let me know. Let me know how they came out. And look forward to it. They're so good. Then you won't have to turn around and go, oh yeah, so could you write a bug report every time Heroic Leap doesn't work, please? No.